Miss Kiley was under surveillance by the intelligence services, two member states, and the Belgian police. Only then did they step in. She was under this observation in connection with relations, not with Qatar, but with Russia.
Nie z Katarem, tylko z Rosją.
The former vice president of the European Parliament, Eva Kaili, wants to sue Jacek Saryusz-Wolski for these exact words. One of the first agencies to report her intention was Russia's RIA Novosti, which is considered a propaganda tube of the Kremlin. This is a lie, slander, and seriously harms Ms. Eva Kaili. We will turn to court on this matter. I said that she was being watched by intelligence, basically counterintelligence because of her Russian contacts, whereas what she is talking about, she implies that I was talking about bribery or bribes, whereas I was kind of talking as part of a bigger picture. Eva Kaili was detained in December. Investigators found 600,000 euros in cash in her apartment. Initial information indicated that the money came from Qatar. However, a Russian threat also emerged in the investigation. She damaged her own good name by being involved in a practice where money did not fit in suitcases, bribe money. According to Law and Justice MEP Dominik Tarczyński, we are dealing with a corruption spy scandal in which Moroccan intelligence chief Yassin Mansouri played a key role.
To nie jest ani Morocco Gate.
This is not Morocco Gate, this is not Qatar Gate, this is Russia Gate. Why? That's because the $300 million that was transferred from Russia for lobbying in 20 countries mainly went to the European Union. It is not a coincidence that Putin's daughter spent her multi-day wedding in Morocco.
Wydawała swoje wesele wielodniowe w Maroku.
Antonio Panzeri is another politician who has been detained in the case. The former Italian MEP last week decided to cooperate with the Belgian prosecutor's office. Panzeri was a co-founder of Fight Impunity, an organization that authored resolutions against Poland in the European Parliament. When will there be repeated resolutions against Poland? I have been demanding publicly since the beginning of this scandal. I was in Brussels at the time and lived there. I saw this venom, ideological venom targeted towards Poland. Experts argue that the disclosed scandal is just the tip of the iceberg. These are the kind of cases where a citizen of the European Union can become alienated from the European ideology just because people who should be clean, who should set an example, who teach us about the rule of law and hold us accountable for it, these people come into conflict with the law. This is not the first corruption scandal we are facing in the EU Parliament. CIA U.S. intelligence has counted at least $300 million that Russia has spent on corrupting Western European officials and politicians. At least, because they said that only about the $300 million they know exactly who where. Apparently, this is not process knowledge, so to speak. The Daily Rzeczpospolita reported Monday that the names of Polish MEPs were also being mentioned in the context of the scandal in the European Parliament. According to journalists, it was supposed to be about Law and Justice MEPs. However, their reports turned out to be untrue.